Top on the news. APC National Chairman Secretary resigns. Plus, latest in the world of sports and entertainment. Good evening and welcome to the news at 7 on Nta Lagos Channel 10. I am S.A. Owomaka. Now the news in detail. Deputy National Chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Senator Abubakar Kyari, has taken over as the chairman of the party. This follows the resignation of Abdullahi Adamu and Iyola Misiri as National Chairman and National Secretary. Salih Abdullahi Gwanara reports.
It is a Monday morning, and staff of the APC National Secretariat, like other party members, woke up to what they described as sudden news: the resignation of Abdullahi Adamu as the National Chairman of APC. The sudden takeover of the parking space of the National Chairman by the Deputy Chairman North sent a strong signal to staff of the Secretariat.
There are procedures.
At the end of a closed-door meeting that lasted about 4 hours, the man wearing the new crown, Senator Abubakar Kyari, confirmed the new leadership and the resignation of the National Chairman and National Secretary.
And with this development, and according to the Constitution of the All Progressive Congress, APC, it is now incumbent on my humble self, Senator Abubakar Kyari, as the Deputy National Chairman, North, to assume the office of the Acting National Chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC. And subsequently also, the Deputy National Secretary, Barrister Festus Fuanta, will now assume the office of Festus Fuanta, will now assume the office of the Acting National Secretary of the All Progressives Congress, APC. And with these recent developments in the change of leadership, I'd like to inform everybody here that the proposed National Caucus meeting slated for Tuesday, the 18th, July 2023, and the National Executive Committee meeting of the All Progressive Congress slated for Wednesday, 19th July 2023, has hereby been postponed.
The new leadership urged party supporters to remain active members of the Progressive family and contribute meaningfully to the growth of the party. In Abuja, Salihu Abdullahi Gwanara, NTA.
President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, has described the signing of the Student Loan Act by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a commitment of the present administration to address students' pressing problems and other challenges in the educational sector. He stated this in a message delivered by Deputy President of the Senate, Jibrin Barau, at the 10th matriculation of the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies, in conjunction with the University of Benin. Still on politics, the House of Representatives has called for effective synergy among the nation's security forces to completely neutralize existing and emerging security threats in the country. This was during the screening of the new service chiefs by an ad hoc committee of the House chaired by Representative Babajimi Benson. National Assembly correspondent Nta Ch10 reports.
The screening of the newly appointed service chiefs is a necessary constitutional requirement.
In their opening remarks, the chairman and members of the ad hoc committee did not mince words in telling the president's appointees
to kindly cooperate with the National Assembly while performing your constitutional duties of ensuring a peaceful, secure, prosperous country for all Nigerians.
We are happy to see well-educated and very anxious men in uniform that are ready to take the relevant strategic national security issues forward.
On their part, some of these acknowledged that insecurity has stunted Nigeria's developmental plans and pledged their resolve towards a safer country.
We are aware that the challenges we are facing cannot be handled by one person or one service. It's a joint effort. Accordingly, my leadership council will be hinged on 3 pillars, which includes being people-centric. The people must believe that we're there for them. Prioritizing troops' welfare, which is critical because a happy soldier or a happy airman or a happy seaman will give you the best. While deepening joint narratives and interagency cooperation to ensure our territories are secured, our lives and properties are not threatened.
The screening thereafter entered into a closed-door session for 3 hours, after which the chairman of the ad hoc committee gave his impression.
They did very, very well. They come from very, very practical background. There are people who have served and served well. There are people who also have shown that they have passion for the Nigerian people and for the troops in which they lead.
The report of the screening committee will be considered at plenary for final confirmation of the appointment of the service chiefs. From the National Assembly, Nta Ch10, Nta News.
And you're still watching the news at 7 on Nta Lagos Channel 10. More to come after this timeout. To join us again.
TRS Promotions, in collaboration with Ratau Lagos State Council and Lagos State Sports Commission, presents.
I think today, every time you get a person, you have to play draft. Every time you and Sadiq, that's when I'm going to disturb me for backyard. You don't reach now. The first Lagos State International Draft Competition game down start.
The first prize is 3 million naira, the second prize 2 million naira, and the third prize is 1 million naira.
No sharps too much. Make neighbor no here. You better run now. Go take your own ticket now. Go buy your own now. Now just 3,000 naira.
To purchase your ticket, go to www.windraftgame.com or directly from all local government areas in Lagos State, Area Ticket, and many other ticket agencies. TRS, join the fun.
Welcome back. Moving on. As weather predictions continue to point to impending devastating flood incidents in some parts of the country, persons with disabilities are concerned about their coverage and well-being in climate change mitigation policy across the metropolis. This concern was expressed at the Media Interactive Forum organized by the Center for Citizens with Disabilities in Lagos. Musa Cholet has details.
The 2023 National Emergency Management Agency report projected that 32 communities in 14 states are prone to torrential rainfall, which could lead to severe flood incidents.
It's been a very, very long time since the drainage here had been cleared. And flood this place, I used to flood water. Everywhere, flood water.
And I don't know what government can do for us.
This cluster of persons with disabilities is therefore raising concerns about disaster risk reduction and prompt response plan of the federal and state governments for disability communities.
As you know, climate is changing every day and drastically increase the frequency and intensity of disaster globally. A lady using wheelchair from Kogi State, not only avoided being swept away by the flood. BC Apondafa, a person with physical disability from Bayelsa State, had to swim a distance of 200 meters to seek refuge with a lot of trampling along the way. Also, Joy Obogene, a 36-year-old lady with albinism, shared her story among other cluster members, were exposed to dirty water, which later caused skin infection.
the need for government emergency management agencies to ensure that relief materials are distributed without discrimination against PWDs was also raised.
If adequate care
Materials are distributed without discrimination against PWDs was also raised.
If adequate care is not taken to address these issues, most persons with disabilities will lose their lives and property.
Flood, major disaster in Nigeria with devastating impacts on livelihood, property, and human lives. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
And in entertainment, Grammy Award-winning Nigerian singer Wizkid suggests he has more than enough musical catalog to retire. Details of this and other stories with Nico make their own entertainment tidbits.
Grammy Award-winning Nigerian singer Ayodeji Ibrahim Balogun aka Wizkid has acknowledged that he has more than enough musical catalog to retire. The singer, who turned 33 on Sunday, July 16, 2023, had an interview with Capital Extreme North. He said the last time they met, the Starboy Encho told him that he got enough music to retire. Moving on, Boy Davido S. is wanted by the Nigerian police for allegedly fatally shooting a man named Kenny at a nightclub in Lagos. The incident took place on the night of July 15, 2023 at Bar 38 nightclub in Fade area of Lagos State. The news broke out after a friend of the deceased took to Twitter to accuse Boy of the crime, calling him armed and dangerous. With tweet read, wanted, shoot and killed my friend yesterday in Bar 38 Club, Fade, known as Boy. He's armed and dangerous. Wherever you are, Boy, you will pay the price. Any information about him will be appreciated. Kindly retweet. Shortly after his post was made and started to make headlines, the PRO of Nigerian Police Force, Benjamin Udeyi, reacted to the news and announced that investigations have officially commenced. The Ude singer is said to have allegedly shot the victim 3 times in the stomach before fleeing. Violence reportedly came as a result of an argument that took place in the nightclub, and the bouncers at the event center were unable to apprehend him before he fled. On the foreign scene, French-British actress Becky, who was inspiration for the Hermes Becky's handbag, died at 76. The septuagenarian had a prolific career as a singer and an actress, mostly in French cinema. Franco-British artist who attained international fame for her decade-long singing and acting career has passed